pop your butt out like that. Just let it rest. Hike it up. Yep, that's good. Traveling solo, you got to be very careful with your boat and your paddle. If I step out to go to the bathroom or fish off a rock, if this boat was to escape with that paddle fall off, this is a good example. The water's pretty cold. I would have to swim across first. Then I would have to traverse every single bay. It'd be life-threatening. Well, that's good, right? So, feels like wood putty. Still good, right? A baby bird it. Everything that I cook, I try to make it over just spread out coals. I concentrate the coals on one end of the fire pit. As I mess with her more and more, just to wear her down, I loosen the drag just a little bit each time. Got like a purple tint to her, if you can see that. Right down the middle right there. I've never seen that before. It's like a blood streak. Is it on the other side? It's not on the other side. Like she's been rubbing against rocks, spawning maybe. She does look pregnant. So, let's put her back. Don't eat too many ducks. Mike, I noticed that you don't have a plate that you bring with. That's kind of odd, right? What do you use? Let me show you. That's what I use. And all the way up and back down through there. This is the detailed primitive map. My best friend, Roman, since he was 3 or 4 years old, has been making these maps. And every year, spot on. You can tell which way I have it turned because this is the burn area. This is the river system that connects through the lake. And you said the camp spot's going to be on the northeast side. That's the best spot. That's what I need to make it to, right here. Okay, it's day 5 already, and I'm about to leave. Really bad fishing since I've been here. 4 fish. 4. Probably trolled and fished 7-8 hours each day. And tomorrow, that's when the fish is going to be great. Let me run you through. This is how I keep my GoPro getting the good view. I put the GoPro stick in here. It has a thread on the bottom of it. I take the plug out of the canoe and run a 4-inch screw through that plug. From there, I just crisscross a bunch of duct tape and T-flag it. And also my yoke, how I troll, is I put one end underneath there and the other end here. If you get a bite, it's just gonna pull that way. To get it out, this is my second tarp setup. I don't know if I videotaped the first, but whatever. So this tarp is so large, it has a lot of different ways that you can hang it, making a house with it, sidewalls, everything. But when you're limited on space, then you have to do something with the extra. Between 2 trees here, I always like putting my dry towel down below, put my items on it, take my shoes off, step onto that, jump up into the hammock. As I mentioned before, you want 45-degree angles for your rope. If you have a pad in there, it doesn't really matter. Right? And the smoke has definitely rolled in. Oh wow. Okay, it's day 6 now, and as I'm packing up and leaving to go to my next camp spot, you know, I realize a lot of things when you get home from a trip after 3-4 weeks of what you take for granted while you're out here. Sitting in your vehicle for the first time and having a cushion to sit on, pressing the gas pedal, turning the wheel, being able to go places like that, it seems like magic almost. I could only imagine after 2 months. A big thing is meals, driving by and just seeing fast food everywhere. Just driving by and having all these options of food thrown at you everywhere. A hot shower. But on the reverse side, what do I take for granted out here that I appreciate back there? While packing your gear up, don't lift your backpack like a backpack. Lift it like a baby. It's a lot easier to put in your canoe carefully and just work with in general. Just like that. Use your knee too for support. When you get to a campsite, clear out any rocks or anything in the water right here. Feel free. There's no rules against that. Clear all the rocks out so you're not scraping your canoe each time. When you bring a canoe on shore, make sure it's empty all the way out and grab the front end, lift it all the way up out of the water so just the back is touching, and drag it all the way until that back end just touches the rock and then let it down. There's too many people on the first few lakes that you hear just... Okay, this is my first port in 4 days. I'm gonna go down south to Lake. That's about 5 lakes away, 1 river system and some waterfalls, little rapids I gotta go down. I'm gonna stick there for a few days depending on weather. And then the last part of my trip is gonna be all primitive, bushwhacking and getting to the lake and then making a circle back around. I'm deciding to do it that way because weather's been nice this first part. I'd rather be enjoying fishing during that time and porting during bad weather. Having primitive on your end of your journey, you're a lot weaker, so it sucks. It's like a double-edged sword. You're a lot weaker on your second half because you spend a lot of energy, but you're also a lot lighter in your food barrel. So, tick for tack. Wad up your sweatshirt and sweatpants and a sack. Use it to sit on, and also a pillow or lumbar support in your hammock. Tonight's dinner, rojo refried beans. What did I just say? I don't know. Cheese. Trey, you'd be proud of me. A little broken, but whatever. There we go. Big thing about taking them off the line out here is making sure not to drop your pliers in the water. If so, you're going to be using your spork or your spoon to jab at the treble hook to get it off. I mean, just hypothetically, that's probably what you would do. So I bring this bear alarm, or this alarm in general. You can hear that from a long ways away. So I tie that on the bear barrel here, tie it on here, tie the rest off on a tree. Somewhere on the other end of this, shows on my map, is land, and then it goes to a cliff. Here we go. As I'm going through this, I'm also scanning 360 for any sheds, deceased animals, or any live ones as well, I suppose. Four-hour searching for moose sheds. But energy spent so far. Second nice one. We got two drags now. Oh! Lucky you're in my hands. So a trick that I use when a big pike swallowed it all the way is I go and I grab the hook from inside the gill that it's hooked on, and then I bring it back this way. So we're gonna bring that through, open up her gills, push it through, make sure all these hooks are pushed through without catching the gill. So the gill is their lifeline. It's their vein. So there we go. Go. Look at that. size of my lure, and he tried eating it. That's how aggressive they are. This makes me want to spend another day here. Down its belly. It's 5 o'clock in the morning on day 8. I'm leaving the north of the end of the lake right now. I'm heading to my primitive route. Lake is one, then it's going to get a little dicey. I got to go down a river chain that looks really thin, and I don't know how much bushwhacking I'm going to have to do while I'm on the river. So we got rain coming the next 2 days while I'm in primitive. That might suck. Hopefully not third day, because third day is usually when you can't get dry. I'm leaving camp. Whenever you leave camp, check 3 times, 3 solid times, that you haven't left anything behind. Because it's not like you left something behind at the hotel. To come back and get it, whatever you left, especially if it's a necessity that you need to survive another night. A lot of people hang things in trees and then forget them. Here we go.